Hi, Mark Basic here on location. Today we're up in Zimmerman Elementary School, the newly refurbished Zimmerman Elementary School. I'm here with Principal Susan Johnston and Night Lead, who is now during the day, Dave. Susan, tell me a little bit about the whole process we went through here with this school, what it was before and what you have now.
Well, we actually have renovated almost the entire building except for the second grade classroom area and the music classroom area. And they tore this building apart and put it back together. And we were here to start the school year.
You know, I remember last June, about the second week of June, coming here and walking in the front door and taking a look through the building and looking at downtown Zimmerman. This was quite a project. This building was gutted. Dave, you know, from your standpoint, what you had to go through, talk a little bit about what your job was over the summer and early fall putting this place back together.
We overlooked the construction, made sure everything was going. They could find everything what they needed to find, and if they needed any help in certain areas, we were able to help them.
We have a lot of public through our building all the time, and the comments, they're just so ecstatic about it.
I'm here with Kim Broughton and her kindergarten class here. Wasn't everyone wave to the camera, say hi?
Hi.
You've been an elementary teacher here for how long?
This is my fourth year.
Okay. You know, 3 years in the old building and your first year in your new building. What a change. Tell us a little bit about the change.
Well, it's an incredible change as a kindergarten teacher as far as space. We have so much more room in our actual classroom that we can put kids everywhere, have them able to move around as these little ones need to. And I especially like, too, how the children have cubbies in the classroom and have their own locker. And we have the bathroom facilities here as well, so I don't need to worry about the children going out into the hallway for any reason, so that's wonderful also.
Right now we're in our multi-purpose room, and this room was a room that was filled with lockers. We had second grade lockers down here, and so our students would come from the opposite end of the building all the way down here to get to their lockers. And when we reconfigured the building, we reconfigured those lockers so they could have those access right outside their classrooms. We figure it saves us about 15 minutes of learning time.
Well, here I'm in the nurse's office. I'm with Nurse Jody, and as I was walking down the hall, she said I didn't look very good, so she thought I better come in for a quick checkup. And you know, with my job, I usually have to have my blood pressure checked about every 3 or 4 hours to see how I'm doing. How do you like your new facilities here, Jody?
It's beautiful. It's very nice. Nice improvements.
How's it differ from your old facility?
Up to date and very nice.
Now we're in the media center at Zimmerman Elementary, and Sarah Montplaisir is in the background. You can see teaching a lesson to what grade, Sue?
Second grade.
Okay, and you can see the media center has changed drastically. Sue, what are some of the improvements here?
Some of the things that we did in here is we got cupboards that are movable, rollable storage here, but we switched off and we got book bins for half of our storage, and these have been so popular with the kids. We have a new charge desk back in this area. We still have some cupboards with some sides coming in the back, but a new charge desk. And then this area, we also were able to put in a little computer lab, and we're just in the process of hooking that up now, but we'll have 8 computers in here also.
Hi, we're in the gymnasium here with physical education teacher Nate Miller. Nate, you know, we've had a lot of renovation done to the school this year. You've got a beautiful facility here. What has the changes meant to you in your programming?
We got new basketball hoops, loved it. This door is fantastic. It's almost finished. There's still a little gap up there, but new retractable door, new basketball hoops, the floor. We're going to get some more equipment here, hopefully within the next month.
Okay, so it's been a good deal for you?
It's been awesome.
Great.
Loved it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sue, Dave, we've been through the entire school here. You know, you've been through a lot of construction, a lot of renovation. What have been some of the good things, some of the bad things, some of your favorite things?
I think that the major thing is the security of the building. We built a new vestibule on, and so we kind of have, you know, a holding place for people coming into the building, and everybody who comes in after a certain time in the morning has to come in through the front office. And so we feel much more secure than we did before.
As we finish up Zimmerman Elementary, I leave Sue and Dave. We're going to head over to Westwood Elementary and look at some of the remodeling that was done there and some additions that were put on over this last summer. Okay, we're now at Westwood Elementary, and I'm here with Principal Carrie Sampson in her first year as principal here. And over the course of the summer, we added on, I think it was 8 classrooms to the building, and we're standing in a new computer room that was added also. So Carrie, you started here last spring, so you knew what you had, and now you're here with what you have. So maybe tell us a little bit about what this means to you and the transition and what have you.
Okay. Before we had the addition, we had teachers in our lounge for our classroom, a computer lab, a couple of special education classrooms, and with the addition, we were able to give every teacher their own classrooms, and then we also were able to put the teachers together. We had third grade all over our building. We also have now a multi-purpose room that we can use for our parents and for science classes and special events, because we used to have that as a classroom too. They love the idea of being able to use this space for more instructional time, and we are very excited because now that people are in their homes, we are adding smart boards. We will go from 0 classroom teachers to having smart boards to 12 by the end of January. So that's exciting because we now know everyone is in their homes.
Great, thank you. Well, today we've had a great look at Zimmerman Elementary and the renovations, and also the renovations here at Westwood. I would like to comment on that. Over the past week, the school board has made a commitment to the community about keeping Parker Elementary an educational facility. Parker has been tossed around over the years because it's been one of the last buildings renovated over on School Street. And so now with this commitment, which actually has been made several years ago but had to be reinforced this last week, as we move into another phase of remodeling, which will transition Parker in the next couple of years into a newer facility, as we've done with Zimmerman, similar to Zimmerman Elementary. So the planning for that will start now, and over the next couple of years, we'll see that construction taking place. So for District 728 on location, I'm up here at Westwood Elementary.